Hello, my fellow survivors. I am more to me for life, and we are back in Force of Nature. And today I have come to show you what we have got going on, and then to take you on an adventure. Yes, an actual adventure. Now, this part you have seen, you probably didn't see this pile of junk I just put on the ground everywhere. But we are fixing to go on an adventure, and if you die during your adventure, you can lose some stuff, and there's a lot of things I don't want to lose, so I dropped them on the ground because for some reason, things do not disappear. I've actually got me a little stockpile of crap just sitting right there, waiting to be used. So, not a complaint if any, for some reason. If any of the people who are producing this game are watching this video, I am not complaining that things do not disappear because that is awesome, because it is very expensive building this barrel right here. Takes a lot of nails, and building all this stuff takes a lot of nails. So, I have got my original little hut that has got my chest and my little crafting area, and I've still got my food area over there, my anvil, the fire, the coal, sorry, my computer's making weird noises. Anyway, now I actually have a hut, and as you can see, I finally have a bed. So, in this game, the bad guys do not repopulate unless you have rested. Just so you know that, if you start running out of bad guys close to your location and you don't want to have to travel so far, build a bed and rest. I think it's level 6. Hold on, let me check and make sure of what level I am on. Yeah, level 6. And you can craft the bed. And you can also craft your portal, which I've only got one right now. Part of my quest to get to my level 8 is building a secondary portal, which is what I'm going to be doing today. But, first, how you like my little setup? I have been working a little bit on my garden. I've got the max amount I am allowed for this level sitting over here. I've got another little water area. Seeing as how it will only produce 4 at a time, it's kind of important to have more than one, especially after you grow this many and you get a lot of animals, because they all have to be watered in order to get their materials. And I've got myself a little bit of defense going on because right over there, if you can see right there at the top of the screen, I've got some bad guys that like to come in. And the others are pretty far away, but it's more like, not necessarily trying to keep my cow here, because my cow will stay here, just kind of ventures around in this area, but it was more like defining where I wanted everything to be built. So, I guess you could say it was kind of senseless to put it up, but at the same time, I like it. So, not senseless. Alright. Let's check out my inventory. I've cleared everything out that I will not need. I've got some coffee for my stamina, some food all made up. I don't need the flour. Daggum it. Drop the flour. Really? I don't know why it does that. And my computer's probably acting up. Anyway, I'm trying to drop any unessentials because I don't want to lose anything, because there is a very good likelihood I will die on the way there, because when you restart your game, the bad guys come back too. So when I canceled out and saved the last time, the bad guys should be back over here, so you will get to see the baddies that I was discussing last time. And while by themselves with the weapon I have, they're not that dangerous, it's just there are so many. And let's get started. Right before we go over there, though, let me show you where we're headed. Way up here. Oh! No! Close all tabs. Close all the tabs. Why can't... There needs to be a button for that. If anybody from the producing thing is, in fact, watching this, there would be great to have a button that just closes every tab, no matter what it is. Because in a lot of instances, I have found myself with tabs I've had to go all the way across my screen to close out while I'm being beaten on, which is not fun. As I said, little gremlin-looking things. Thankfully, they cannot go into certain areas. So my one tip for you whenever harvesting, I mean, you saw the big palisade I had all the way around. I had to harvest a ton of trees to get that. I would recommend not tearing down any trees that offer you sanctuary, any that act as borders, because those borders give you a few minutes to get everything set up for when you actually get attacked. So, while I may have taken out some trees over here, I still left this border here to give me a little bit of space before I actually get attacked by something. But what we are after today is actually a Force of Nature shard. If you will look right over here, my next level, find a piece of the Force of Nature, not complete. This is actually what I'm going for right now. I do have everything else here, but it's stored, so I won't lose it. And then, let's see, and the create a portal, I've actually got one portal already created. You're supposed to create 2 to get to your level 8, which is what I'm after now. Every time you level, you get new items and learn new techniques like making coffee, which is absolutely outstanding, but I can make coffee. But what I'm trying to do right now is get to the other side of the map without completely dying. And if you're wondering why I'm not dodging is, well, first off, the dodging on here sucks. Oh, I don't want to fight a pig. A pig hurts more. Well, I need one of those. Well, I'm not going to go get one now. Okay. Am I headed in the right direction? Yes. Maybe a little bit this way. That's about the general area I need to go. Shh. Don't give away my position. And those little foxes hurt like a mother. They attack fast and then they will run away before you have a chance to kill them. And one of the things you need are claws and fangs in order to level. Oh, come on. The terrain really screws with this. Gotcha. No! Hit them. Run away! Run! Go! Run! Because I'm not trying to kill you this time. Alright, I'm going to try and keep on top of the hilt. That way I can make it all the way up there without having to show this more than once. But if I should die, what I will try to do is cut scene until I get back to the point where I left off. That way there's not a whole lot of you watching me go to the same marker every single time. Which is entirely possible. I have died a few times out here, though thankfully I have not lost anything of importance yet. And I'm hoping I don't lose any of my materials to build the other portal, because as far away as that is, and I haven't even made it over there in all the exploration I have done, oh no, not a bear, not a bear, not a bear. Let's go this way. I hope there's no bears this way. Seems like a safe place to pull up my map. No, it's not. Die. Anyway, I decided to stop trying to dodge their attacks because more often than not, all I did was manage to back up at just the opportunity where I was swinging, and I wasted the stamina trying to swing while in the middle of dodging. So I think when I level and I have the opportunity to get a longsword, which you cannot dodge using a longsword, it would probably be best for my playing style. Make sure we are still... Nope. Not going in the right direction here. What's that? What's that? No. And I just ran right at him. No. No. See, that's what I mean. That's the reason I stopped running. I would wind up wasting a swing, and stamina is a very big thing because he will just stop swinging. That's fine. What we can do is get over here and scope out the area and eat a little bit of food. I did bring some stuff that helps out a whole lot more, but I'm thinking if these are the bad guys that I have to deal with out here, and the shard is a major part of leveling, I'm assuming that whatever is protecting the shard is probably going to be a slightly higher level, so I would really, really like to try and save the food for that battle. Okay, that way. And I could probably also attempt to supplement my food by keeping an eye out for things that I can eat along the way. Like over here, these mushrooms. Of course. Of course! Run away, you little bastard. Go away. These particular ones, don't hit it, harvest it. Actually, bring up your health too, so I'll pick those up. No! Whatever you are, go away. There's gonna be a whole lot of that. A lot of the forest creatures, even though they will attack, they will also run away after their health gets too low. Which is fine for a long trip like this. I might be able to skirt some of the bad stuff by cutting through. And I keep getting turned off to the side. I need to go that way. So what we're going to do is, instead of going for that area over there that's got a whole bunch of bad guys, maybe stop swinging. Maybe go this way. Nope, 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 nope. Yes, go around. Try to find me around there. No. Oh, you little bastard. Might actually have to do a bigger heal up. Yeah, run! Okay, let's see. We've got bread. I think that's the highest one we've got. I probably should hotkey it, but I'm very, very scared of accidentally taking it when I don't need to. Oh boy. Don't do it! Oh shit! No. No. Let's try and make it where only one of them are hitting me at the time. No. Okay. Go away. No. Alright. So, as promised... Oh shit, really? I lost my bread? Okay, I'm gonna try and make it back to that same area where I was at. Cannot believe I lost my bread. And then I will get back to you as soon as I get a little bit closer. I'm sure you don't want to see me fighting a bunch of... I don't want that. What, I need egg? Yeah. Alright, and we are back. I think that's about where I died, because that's where I picked up some of the stuff I couldn't pick up before because I died in the process. So, I've actually died again, because I was trying to storm right past all them things and keep going, and that just did not work. No, this guy cannot outrun shit. Oh, fuck. Alright, let's just bring you away from everything else. Really? Yeah, everything fucking run! Y'all killed the hell out of me last time. Y'all are not catching me off guard this time, though. It's not gonna happen. I've lost too many supplies because of all of you. Try and make sure I stay on track. Last thing I want to do is waste resources trying to get to areas where I didn't need to be to begin with. Are you gonna come around here? And yes, I've got a bow and arrow, and I've made so many arrows and have wasted so many arrows trying to get as far as I have. There you go. At least I got a little bit of them taken down before he got over here. What on earth? Yeah, let's smack him with our fists. That should scare him. How on earth? Did I drop them? Or was that all of them? Did I finally eat up all my strawberries? Okay, so up next are those. Let's stay here and heal up before we move on. I don't want to run into anything that catch me off guard again, because I've only got 4 bread now. That's about good. Make sure we're on the right track. We go that way. It's very easy to get off. Oh. Here's some more strawberries. This area gets very, very hilly, and apparently you cannot, the very sharp surfaces right there, you cannot go up or down on those. You have to go around them, which makes it a little more difficult. Gotcha. At least this way I'm kind of drawing them out instead of having to go to it and then find out there's like 5 or 6 other things over there that I would have to worry about. Just kind of scared of what's waiting around the corner for me. I'm afraid I'm biting off more than I can chew, having not gotten enough supplies or something. Come on, take him out, take him out. Thank you. I hear you. Stay over there for a minute. No, I was not ready. I told you I was not ready. Go back over there. Fine. You forced me to do it. You could have just let me pass, but no. I'm gonna sit here and eat my mushrooms in peace, if you don't mind. Apparently I have an addiction to mushrooms. It probably would not be a bad idea for me to use some of these apples and give me some stamina back too. Getting a little bit low. And or the furthest I have been so far. And the worst part is whenever you die, the bad guys come back. So there's no running through to the point to where you died at and then just continue on from there. Those bad guys come back, and the ones that you already took care of come back. Let's see if we can hit him one time before he gets over here. Come on, take him out. Or run away. Okay. Alright. Speaking of fried meat, why don't we use some of that? Alright, let's see if we can find our way in the dark. I've got lanterns, I'm just afraid to use them. Where are you at? I hear you. Ah. I'm afraid to use the lanterns. I'm afraid that that will somehow or another bring more bad guys to me. Really? Pain in the ass. See if we can't use that before we use our bread up. Really want to save that bread for whatever might be waiting for us. You didn't learn enough? Oh, you're a new one. Come on. Really? Alright, so we definitely need to sit here and heal. Seems really rather ridiculous that they can get away with that. That is something I do not like about this game. You go through all the effort of trying to kill whatever was trying to kill you, and then right there at the last second it runs away, and there is no catching those things, hardly. You practically have to... You have to be ready with your bow and arrow to go after it as soon as it gets to that point. If you're not, you probably won't get a second shot in. And they don't always run off in the way that you think that they might run off. Well, by the time we get there, we should have a nice empty inventory. Seriously considering building a fireplace so that I can cook up this meat on the way there. If I start getting really low on food, I might just do that. Alright, that should be good enough. Let's consult our map again, make sure we're on track, because nobody wants to have to do this even longer. Hey, bunny. Oh, and as an experiment, I did shoot one of the bunnies just to see how much life they had, and believe it or not, with that one shot, it did less damage than I do to a pig. Come on, take him out this time. No running away! So you're not going to get surprised by you again. Anything here I could use? Some of these will help. It would be really, really nice when I can learn to make poison. Alright, I hear you. Where are you at? Probably trying to get to me. Is this a complete slope up here? Where are you at? There you are. Can we just avoid him? Get close enough. Stay over there. Semi-safe place. Check the map. We're getting close. You need to stay over there. And there's a pig over there. I'd much rather fight this guy. Let's go this way. And a bear. A pig or a bear. Or that guy. I think I really have a choice between a pig or a bear. I don't know. Pretty sure I'm going to wind up having to fight them both. But in what order? Let's take this guy out first. I don't want him coming up behind me. There we go. Really? Yeah, and some of the bad guys do that too. Alright, now that I've got somewhere to back up to, let's see if we can't attract one of the bigger ones over by themselves. Look, there's some honey over there. You didn't see the honey? I brought it just for you. No? Is that a no? You still don't want the honey? Okay. Alright, let's use a little bit of meat. We are getting very, very close, and I do not wish to die over here. Try and scope out what's coming up while I'm healing. You know, it doesn't say anything about stamina on the fried meat, but it seems like it does more for your stamina. There might be some sort of typo. Alright, I'm seeing 1, 2 bad guys, and I think that might very well be the force of nature right over there in the center of this clearing. I've got to clear the clearing. Ugh. Okay. Here is my method. We're going to draw everything out, one at a time. Because we do not want to be bombarded by everything. I really wish I had considered hitting him a few more times before he got here with the bow and arrow. I need to remember that. Meat! It's what's for dinner. Just random fried meat. It doesn't actually say what kind of meat, it's just the random whatever. And then maybe have a strawberry with that. We're going to sit over here right next to the bad guys and have a picnic. Come on. There we go. That should heal me the rest of the way up. Just try to stay away from the bread for right now. I have a feeling I will need it. Okay, how can I just skirt the outside of this clearing and see if I can pull more bad guys out? There we go. Take him out. Take him out! Aren't those some of the ugliest looking guys ever? I don't even know. Gremlins? Goblins? Let's see. Let's see if we can pull you without pulling anybody else. Nope, got you both. That's okay, at least I did not get the bear too. That would have sucked. Come on. Thank you for dying. caps. Take that and that. And let's see. We ate up all of the other ones. Huh. How do I not have any in my inventory? Did I not pick them up? Or am I just not seeing them? Well, let's use some of this. And then some of this, just as soon as it lets me. And health just needs to go up a little bit more before I tangle with a bear. Or a wolf. I hear you. Go away. Or a fox, rather. Okay, there's still some other bad guys. Let's see if we can draw them out. Oh, I didn't get him. There we go. Good, we got one at a time. I need a bigger weapon. And one that hits harder because I don't like to dodge. It really just seems like it wastes stamina, and that's like the easiest thing to run out of in this game. It's like the guy was a smoker before he landed on here. No stamina at all. Gotcha. All this work. Watch, the bear has already left the clearing and I've done all of this for nothing. Oh, there's my mushrooms. I already got them hotkeyed. No wonder I couldn't find them. Okay, I'm seeing another guy. Let's see if I can pull one of them. Where is that bear? There's a bear. Maybe we should pull it. No, if I try to pull the bear, everybody's coming with it. Turn around, bear. You don't want to see this happen. Turn. Maybe they're far enough away from each other. Gotcha. Yay, a new bear! I'm not sure how many arrows I have left. I had 160. I was very prepared. It's not helping a whole lot. Let's see if I can skirt the outside of the clearing. Let's go this way. Gotcha. That was a whole lot easier. Oh, I got both of them this time. Let's see if I can take one out. Nope. Focus on the one that's already injured first. Okay. Wonder if there's any more in this clearing. I'm gonna tangle with the bear last. There it is. That's what I'm after. I just don't want to get highly impatient and then die because I didn't pay attention to something else that's here. Oh, I better back up. I'm gonna wind up drawing them both. Maybe if I go to the other side, over here, I can draw them with that. Oh shit! I almost walked straight up on a bear. Let's not walk up on that bear. Maybe this won't draw him. Okay. Let's get all the way healed and tangle with the bear. We're gonna grab the bear by the... You know, I don't know what you use for bear. You grab a bull by the horns. What do you grab for a bear? I know what you do. You stick your head in between your knees and kiss your ass goodbye. Now, let's see how much we can take out on him before he gets to us. Come on, swing! Take him out! Take him out! Okay, now I think it's actually prudent to use one of those because I don't know what's going to happen when I try to activate this thing. Just in case anything stupid happens. Alright, what do we have to do? Mine it? I guess so. I hope I'm doing this right. Come on. You never know when a bear is going to walk around the corner and say, "What the fuck is she doing? She's messing with our stone." Nothing. Nothing. Oh, finally. Gold ingots, coins, amethyst chip, the nature shard, emerald chip, diamond chip, onyx, gold coins. I'm trying to click them all separately so I can see what I'm getting. Yeah, let's not leave that. Alright. So here we are way up here on the map. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to build my other portal. Is where I'm going to build it. There we go. Now all I gotta do is survive until it's built. And I can go home. It might be a good idea, just for safety's sake, at each one of the portals to possibly build a barrier? Because there are bad guys here, so your constructions can go Ataris. Teleport to Cassiopeia, which is home. I didn't actually name it, it named it, so we're just gonna go with it. Okay, we have made it back, and guess what that means? Now, we can level! Alright, next level. Piece of nature, force of nature. I just have to grab my other ingots. Oddly enough, I actually managed to find everything I needed on the way. So that's something if you didn't actually want to harvest. But then again, all that harvesting did kind of help, because I was able to build everything up. Alright, let's get back to it. Next level we have, we're all green. Get that level. Level 7. My damage is 21, my armor is 13, so I get 88%. My temperature, basic, running speed 3, maximum ally level 6. I'm not really sure what this means about as far as your maximum ally level. Maybe you can get different levels of creatures, maybe? I have not actually found any allies, so I guess we'll just have to see. And in order to go to level 8, we have to make a tailoring table, get another force of nature. We're going to have some more gold ingot, some bronze ingot, and a lot more ruby chips. And I just got one from the mission we were just on. And since we are here, we're going to go ahead and find out what this opened up in our constructions. Let's see. We've got the dugout. Now we've got a tailoring table. So nothing new besides the tailoring table. That sucks. What other kind of decorations? We have the high fence now. This is what I've got my area surrounded in. The high fence, put sawdust on the ground, soil, clay, sand, and grass. Alright, what about the things that we can actually create? What can we create now? Let's see, the study cauldron was already on there. I opted not to upgrade to that one because it was only 1 point more. I've already got this, 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 this. Chain trap we do not have. Main damage. So it actually causes damage. Any hammer, tips on ingredients. Okay. What else? We had the pocket lamps. Studded yada yada yada. Maracas? Really? Attack speed. It's an alternative damage. Maracas? I guess music soothes the savage beast. Oh, great, we can make poison arrows. How do we do that? A sting. A sting? Can be attained by killing some kinds of monsters and animals. Okay. Anything else? Of course, we got the bronze arrows, so that's a good thing. Poison bronze arrows. Alright. Let's see what kind of food we can now create. Oh, cooking table. Recipes. We had all the way to here. Now we can make herbal tea and strawberry desserts. Good, because I've got way too many strawberries planted over there. What is that? That looks neat. What is that? Oh, that's the force of nature. And it cannot be lost at death. Good. Because that would definitely suck so bad. Alright, is there anything else that is open now that we need to know about? We got needle, scissors, chain. I'm not sure what the chain is for. I guess maybe we have to make chain to make the chain netting. A bronze short sword and a bronze long sword. What's the difference? 23, and it does not affect the movement speed, which means you can dodge using this one. That's 23, and you can dodge. What's the other one? 27, but you can't dodge. This is so going to be my sword. Just so y'all know, this is going to be my sword, because I don't dodge anyway. I just don't have the patience for it. Alright, anything new here? Nope. I guess that's the only thing we're going to be able to make on there. Blast furnace. Anything new here? Now we can make the bronze. Still can't do the brick or the bottle or the test tube. Test tube? Okay. Alright, and then the only other thing I can check is what can be planted. So let's just take up this coffee right here, right quick, and see what can be planted now. We had all of this. We can plant lettuce, I think, with the last one. We plant... I don't remember if that one was there. If it wasn't, can be found and picked up, can be grown in the following seed beds. 2x2 and a 4x4. Can we still not build the 4x4? Did I not check that? We got the 2x2. When do we get the 4x4? Level 8. We just hit level 7, didn't we? Oh, well. We got one more level, but at least we can put some more out here because you have a certain amount you can build each time. But that's something. It would be great if the amount of water we can get out of one well would increase too with our levels, but it does not. But maybe we can build another well and get some more animals. Alright, I think that is it. We are going to have to work on our base a little bit more and possibly pop over to the other portal and make a base there. That way we've got some things going on there too, that so whenever we're traveling in that area we're not completely useless as far as having supplies there. It might just be like a little outbase, like the hut and a chest and maybe a food thing out there, or at least a fire pit, because in the fire pit we can fry meat. I mean, that's at the very least we can fry meat. Was clay pan there before? I think so, yeah. Oh, thank you. But I think that is it. I don't recall seeing anything else that we can build that is new. I'm really, really disappointed that we do not have the seedbeds yet. It would be so much better. A hovel. When does a hovel come out? Next level! So a lot of things coming up at the next level. Our base is going to get huge. We're going to have so many animals we don't even know what to do with them. And I will eventually catch you, bunny. Not really. That bunny's going to outrun me forever. Okay. That has been it. You have seen how to get the first Force Shard. Force of Nature Shard, and the items that you will now be able to build now that you have that. That is level 7. Much more interesting things to be able to be gotten after level 8. So I hope you stick around with me, and let's see what kind of base we can create, and what kind of baddies are actually out there waiting to eat my shorts. Because there's already a hole in them. Maybe they'll eat the rest of them and I can make me some more clothes. Well, you have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and a wonderful 5 o'clock somewhere. Bye-bye. I thought that was the last thing I had to say. Before signing off, let me show you something for level 8. Pulled up my map to see where the new shard was going to be and how far away I needed to get there. In case you have not gotten this far, there it is. This is the portal that I just built. There is the new location. And I died on several attempts trying to get to this location. So, if you have the option, build your new portal here, especially if that's the furthest you've been. That way you can just port to this one and then start off from there instead of having to go all the way back through all of that. So I guess, in hindsight, that was probably a very good idea, building it way out here. So, there's your 2 cents that I had after I stopped recording. That's it.